Hi everybody, it's Friday and I have a journal to share with you. This is a nice long one and it kind of overgrew. Excuse me. And it measures, let's see, 9 3/4 by 4.5, so it's nice and long. It's got a lot of writing space in it. And I put this real pretty image here. It's got some crochet doily pieces and some rosettes here and cheesecloth, a little bit of lace. And I used a darker fabric behind it and then put this real pretty lace over it. I really like how it came out. And let's go inside and scope this out. Let me make sure I'm still in frame because it's a tight fit here with the length. And I stitched it in a white thread, and the pocket I did the same as the front because it was so pretty, and I put a little bit of muslin ribbon and some seam binding here with a bow. And in the pocket I made some accessories, some extras with using the pattern in the paper, and just made a little collage with some cheesecloth. And this is for you to store whatever you would like to journal. I use these to put, papers in about stuff I want to write about. But you can put pictures or whatever keepsake mementos you would like. And then I used this is a new, I guess you call it a collection of papers that I made. And I used some really faint images and got some lines here and did the crackle. And the edges are kind of rough and torn. On this side, it's got a pocket made out of a Rolodex card, and got a piece of muslin and cheesecloth, a little image here, extra writing space there with 2 cards, some odd pages. This has got a real pretty image, and behind it I stuck another card for extra writing. Let it just peep out there. Some more writing space. A little bit of cloth here. This is some faint lines here with a pretty flower image, and then lace running down the edge. And they 2 pretty ladies with their kitty cats, and a nice floral image there. Some seam binding and extra cloth there. This is an image that I attached. I just let it hang over. Part of a map and a book page there. A little pretty image of a lady, and then I stuck a card from my stash in there, and those are made from book pages. Nice writing space, some lace, pretty flower image. I tried to keep all the colors just monochromatic. And a little tuck spot there. There's not a tuck spot behind. A little tuck spot there with a little tag and some lined paper. Isn't she pretty? See, I would probably just leave her face in part of her dress, and I would just write like that. That's how I like to do it. Some fabric there. Over here is a booklet that's attached to the page. And let me see if I can get this with my fumbly fingers. I have managed to pull the wrong string. There we go. Come on, little dude. There we go. And this opens up, and it's got pretty image there, part of a book page and some fabrics. And then it lifts up with a lot of extra writing pages here. And then the back is attached to the page itself. So it's got a lot of extra. And then it just ties back. It's just a little string. And I made it long so it makes a great big bow. Oops, did I pull that too much? Yes, I did. Well, there you have it. Okay. And then there's also a place behind the book, and I stuck a extra card in there. Nice writing page. Pretty image here with a card behind. I have a card facing this way and a card facing the other way too. But it doesn't really matter. It can go either way. Just an extra tuck and writing space. Lace pocket here. And I put a piece of muslin behind it for a pretty lady. And a nice big card here. I wanted her to show, so I folded it. And then old prescription inside also. Okay, get in there. I just tuck it inside the fold. There we go. Lace running down the edge. Real pretty image there. And a pocket with a piece of lace and a little yarn bow with 3 cards. A little tag. That's a real stamp. I have a bunch of those I got in a estate sale. Over here is, I left as much as I could here for writing. A little card there. And a little card here. There a card, there a card. And this is if you, these tuck spots will hold a lot more if you wanted to put some more stuff behind them. But writing, if that gives you writing space there, and a real pretty image of a lady churning butter. I just love that. She must be reading something or looking at something. I can't really tell what's in her hand. Pretty image here with a collage of different papers. A bigger tuck spot here, part of a map and a book page, and a pretty lady. And then behind it is a nice big card. Some part of a crochet doily here, a little stamp. I'm liking to use these. I'm starting to like to use these little tags and little blank pieces like this, so that you could write something on it. I think that might look good once it's done. Some assorted tags here that's grouped together. More lined paper. Another little tuck spot with a pretty lady, and it's got a tag and just a collage of different things. And 2 cards. Nice writing space. Part of a book page here, and some seam binding and lace and a flower. And then over here, I put behind, this is also a pocket back here. I put an extra envelope for storage. It has nothing in it, but it's good for storage. And going inside this one, got some lace, part of a map, a little pretty lady image, and lace going down both sides of the piece, and then 2 lined papers, and then you've got a little pocket here in case you wanted to store something. And then it opens up this way, so it opens up this way, and then this way, and it's got a tuck spot here with a little card for writing. And then a book page with a seam binding flower there, and some more lined paper. So it's kind of neato bonito. I like that. And tie it right back up. And then over here it's got some muslin running down the other side of the page, part of a book page, a little image there, another image, some seam binding and lace, and a pretty lady. See, I would write right over that, but I'd write over anything. Got some lace going down the page here, and a pretty lady and some flowers, and of course the crackle. It's very, very faint, but when you write over it, you can see you're writing just fine. And we have some lined paper here with 2 cards behind it. It's also a tuck spot. And pretty lady here. Love that dress. It's gorgeous. Another, this folds over with some lined paper and some fabric and different papers. And then you've got that space too. And that space. Another pocket here with a big card with a collage of fabrics and laces. And the pocket's got cheesecloth and lace. And then in the back, I put, it's the same as the front. It's got the muslin with the seam binding bow. And I put this booklet. You've got the back to put whatever you like. And then that's the tuck. This envelope is the tuck. And then it's got some grungy, what do I call that? Grass cloth I got a long time ago. And then some stitched paper for extra writing. And some lace and a little image there. It's all made out of an envelope. And that slips in there. And then the back is muslin, stitched in the white. And there's the front, the back again with the gorgeous, gorgeous lace over the dark fabric. I love that. And the spine. And the front with the ladies. I want to thank y'all so much for being here with me this Friday. I only got one done. I'm ready to stitch another one up on my board today, but I just didn't get it done for this Friday. But I will have it for next Friday, and I hope to see you then. Bye-bye, everybody. Have a good, safe weekend.